Welcome back to It's Tool Thing. Today with a tool haul and a little bit of tool talk and some updates. The one thing on my tool haul that's you can't see is I bought a Tech 1000 side locker. One of the guys at the shop actually bought a used Tech 1000 top and bottom with two lockers, and he didn't really want two lockers, so I was able to get one of the lockers off of them for $500. It's got the shelves, two fixed shelves that are adjustable, but just flat plate, and then one shelf drawer kind of thing where it's got a slider. It's in okay condition. It's got a little bit of rust actually, considering that box is a little beat, but he got a good price on it overall, so I didn't think $500 was too bad. I haven't made up my mind. I think I might actually, I was thinking about taking it home and put it on my Epic box. But I'm actually thinking I might put it on my Taco box, which I never have actually got around to doing a video on. I use it for a wiring cart, basically. And that very well might be where it ends up. I got to figure out a mounting system, though, because how it bolts to the Tech 1000 is just 6 bolts through it. There's no hanger or anything. So I got to fashion something up for that. But I picked that up, and then I actually picked up 4 of these. I got them from Home Depot. Part number is, there you go, 140440. I don't know if you guys have used these much, but if you haven't, you've been sleeping on a pretty good item. This is the new design that I have not actually used yet. If I have any troubles, I'll report to you on it. But the difference is that it's got a button here. So there you go. It's got a button to release. But I really like these things. These are rated for 500 pounds. I've got some of them that are super old. This actually is a rope ratchet. This one here, I actually damaged the cord. I need to replace it. But the nice part is it's just a standard rope. They make them in multiple different sizes. This is 3/8. These are all 3/8 that I've got here. But I actually have some quarters and some, I think, 8s or something like that. Some really small ones. These old ones were rated for 250 pounds. But these new ones are actually rated for 500. These ones say XTR. Here's one of theirs. What spurred me on to buy some more. One thing, I've been a little short on them here recently, but I ended up breaking one the other day. I was holding up a drive line with it, which isn't uncommon, but I was pushing the truck out, and I had tied the extra cord up, and it actually caught the cord and ratcheted up to the point that it actually broke the housing. I should have grabbed that. It's still sitting on my toolbox. The first one of these I broke the actual housings on. But even this older one says it's 500 pounds. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And it's a load rate. So they don't slip like a regular pull strap. That's the thing I really like about them. You can't like ratchet things up and actually pull things together with it. There's no torque multiplication or anything like that. But they do really good on holding like PTOs or drive lines out of the way. I'd highly recommend this kind of system for, all kinds of things. They just have hooks on both sides with, like I said, just a rope between them. But I picked these up from Home Depot. I was glad to see they still had them in stock. I knew they used to sell them, but I hadn't looked for several years now. But what were they? It was like $13, 12 something a piece for these, so that was a pretty good price. I actually was looking them up on eBay, and they ended up being more. Basically, it was an additional charge for shipping. So I do recommend grabbing some of these. And the tool talk part of the portion, I just want to I had a comment on these asking how I liked them. These extended wobbly extensions. This is the Mac one. This one here I use quite a bit, but you can see the spring's already given up the ghost. but I do use it a fair bit. Mac branded, made in Taiwan, if I remember correctly. It's held up pretty good though. You can see there's not a whole bunch of damage on or anything, so it's been doing pretty good other than the spring. And then these are Steelman Pros. They're only 6 points, which probably is better unless you need a 12 point. But in that case, I actually needed a 12 point. This one, the spring hasn't completely given up, but it's getting there. Doesn't seem to. I believe these are probably made in the same factory. I could be wrong. They are very similar as far as the construction. But this one too, this has actually come really handy, the 5/8 in particular, for working on pulling Allison transmissions. You can actually fit this behind the ear on the transmission. Now granted, you got to have room for the extension, where a normal wobbly socket will get caught, because the wobbly socket, even though it bends roughly in the same place, or even maybe a little closer up, it's got a lot of back to it. I can actually grab one here. If you hold with me for just 1 second, as a demonstration purposes. So this is what I was talking about, and this is a Mac one, which this will actually get caught in the housing, where this one will clear. And I think it comes down to basically this center part's further over, because it's the edge that gets caught, like right here. It's one thing I like about the Matco ones, is they actually put a relief cut right here, which helps at least a little bit. I don't know if it always helps, but it can help in certain situations. And this is a Snap-on one that I just have one single of. Definitely a higher quality. It's not made in the USA part. It's a 15 millimeter. What is it? PF. I don't know if you can see that. PF9. Excuse me. PFSXM 915B. This is made in the USA. One thing I don't like about these is the collar. That can sometimes be a problem. You can see it's rubbed pretty vigorously, even though the socket itself doesn't show much wear. And I don't use this one much, to be honest. I tend to use this 10 millimeter and the 5/8 of the two. And that's one of the things I wanted to say about these is I've got the whole set, metric, standard, and I bought the larger set too of standards, and it's probably not the best idea. I would say it would probably be better just to buy individuals. Granted, you save money when you buy the set, and if you need the other sizes at some point, it's handy, but they do take up a lot of room in your toolbox, and I don't use them. I use a few, which I actually keep these up in a little storage bin handy, so I don't have to dig through the pile of them that's in my toolbox. I do need to try to figure out a better way to organize them, and I do need to do an updated toolbox tour of at least the top couple drawers, because I've been moving some stuff around in my main box. So what do you think? Did I do a good job on that Mac locker for $500? I didn't think it was too bad of a price. Or should I have passed on it? Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.